Time to introduce an amazing Suncoast woman who helps keep our arts community ticking.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us now with more. Linda.
Betty Morris works more hours as a volunteer than most of us work on our full-time jobs. But she works not for money, but for the love of the organization. She is this week's Amazing Suncoast Woman. If you attend events in Sarasota's art community, you are bound to run into Betty Morris.
I'm a volunteer, of course, here at Sarasota Orchestra. My husband and I volunteer for the opera over at the Opera House at the Oslo. Let's see, of course, at Players Theater, and I do the ushers there, organizing them.
And she's in charge of organizing events for the Sarasota Arts Alliance. She and her husband of 59 years volunteer together. They make a great team.
I guess I'm the front person, and but he's the backbone. He's the thinker.
Betty's from Chicago. She met her husband while attending grad school at the University of Miami.
It had musical theater, which was my interest, and I was a dancer.
After graduation, she spent 3 years directing in high school and community college, then taught grad school. Her husband's career in international business took off, and while he ran companies overseas, she did research in communications there. When they returned to the States, she was a college professor.
For the last 15 years, actually, at San Francisco State University. And before that, we were down in Texas, and I was at St. Mary's in San Antonio.
Then they retired and headed to Florida. They drove down the coast looking for a place to settle.
Didn't like anything until we got to 41 and the Ringling. Saw that and started saying, now this is what we thought Florida was going to be like.
And they made this their home. They dived into volunteering, and Betty taught at State College of Florida for the next 15 years. Now she volunteers full-time.
It's just like going to the office. I mean, when it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work, you know.
Her activities are diverse. She and her husband excel at planning fundraising events. Betty says life is good, and volunteering helps make it so.
I find that the people who are volunteering they feel better, they feel good about themselves, they're enjoying life, they're meeting other people, they're around, like as you say. So it's just a good thing all around. It's good for the organizations, it's good for the people who volunteer.
Betty and her husband Bert also have 3 children and 4 grandchildren. They've lived a very successful life that has always included giving back to their community.